Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello everyone. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. I'm so excited today to go over the astrology of the epic new moon solar annular solar eclipse in the sign of Gemini, which is happening tomorrow, actually at like 4 in the morning. On the 10th. So I'm excited to go over all of that, and excited that you guys are here too to get all this information. The next day we do the ceremony. So this is always the prelude to the ceremonies, to understand the energies of the eclipse and what it means for us based off of our sun, moon, Venus rising, and any other energies that we have in the world of Gemini. So I also want to invite you to download my free moon astrology guide, which tells you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. It also gets you onto my email list, where I send out a weekly moon magic report giving you the forecast, the astrological forecast for the week. And people love that moon magic report, because it gives you an opportunity to prepare for the week ahead. I send that out every Wednesday morning. Feel free to also, I welcome you to join our MeWe community. MeWe is a social media app. It's a new app that is really good in terms of privacy, really respecting people's privacies. And we have a group called Channel for Grace, Starseed Soul Tribe, and we also have a page called at Channel for Grace. This weekend, we are going to do our second of a monthly workshop where we talk about astrology and essential oils. And we have an epic fun giveaway. Like, you are not going to want to miss the giveaway that we're doing. Like, everyone's going to get something. That's the kind of giveaway that we're doing. Everyone that enters the giveaway will literally get something. So make sure you show up for the giveaway. And it's basically a workshop that we do to teach you about how to use essential oils, but also how to connect them with astrology. And this weekend, we're talking about Sagittarius oil blend and Scorpio oil blend, and how and what oils we chose to create those blends and why they're important and how they can help you. And of course, we sell the oils on our Etsy shop. And we're basically creating a whole line of astrology and essential oils, which I can't freaking wait. And there's a lot of cool things that are coming up as well. Those are the main things going on this week that I wanted to share with you guys. If you want to get a reading from me, go to my website, channelforgrace.guru. I love doing the starseed readings. And if you've gotten a starseed reading before, I recommend you get the Astral Starseed DNA activation to activate your starseed mission. So let's say hi to everybody that's in the chat. Nelly, how's it going? Chandra, welcome in. Dancing River of Stars, hello. Hello, Shannon, welcome. Hello, Deb. Thank you for being here. Hello, SG. Hello, Cookie Monster and Dawn and Nelvin. Thank you, everyone, for being here and watching this video. What I want to do next is to show you the chart. So we're going to get right into the astrology, but give me a second so I can share the screen with you. I'm like in love with my new Pilot diffuser from doTERRA, which you can take with you anywhere. Literally, you can take this in your car. Oh my God. I have it on my desk and I am just freaking in love with it. I can't wait to literally walk around with it. Okay. Nelly says, me acting like a mood until Wendy gets here. Is Wendy coming? Oh my God. It's been heavy. Hey, Sparky. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. It has been so heavy, so heavy. Today, we're actually in the dark of the moon. And so that is a whole thing in itself. This is not really like the best feeling time for anyone. What it is important for us to kind of be in our little cocoons and like feel the energy and then get ready for setting intentions. Because this is what this eclipse is going to be about, is setting intentions for the next 6 months. This is a 6-month cycle. Everything happening right now in your life is happening for a reason. You are supposed to see it. This is an eclipse that activates revelations, helps you to see things in a way that you didn't see them before. Oh, there it is. There it started. My little diffuser. Now here we go. Ah, yes. Yes. If you want to know more about how to get one of these, send me a message. Freaking love it. Okay. So hello, Amy. Welcome in. So this eclipse is about revelations, you guys. I'm going to get into like more details of the astrology, but this is a time to pay attention. Like if things are coming up for you, they're coming up for a reason. You're supposed to pay attention because this is healing. Like it's a revolution. We're so close to this Saturn square Uranus, which is creating a lot of changes and unpredictable things in our lives, forcing us to change and forcing us to stand our ground too in a way, but ground ourselves in a way that maybe we've never done before. I did forget to mention to sign up for the workshop for this weekend. There's a link in the description of this video. There's links to everything that I offer, but there you go. Hello, Muriel. Welcome in. So you are looking at the chart of this eclipse, which is happening at 19 degrees of Gemini, June 10th at 3:54 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, Pacific time, I believe. Sedona time. So for right now, that's Pacific time. And there it is. The way that you know that it is an eclipse is because the sun and the moon are conjunct, meaning they are in the same exact degree as each other and the same exact minute. This is 19 degrees, 47 minutes, which happens to be on the Orion constellation. So this is an Orion stargate. This is one of the portals. All the new and the full moons, especially the eclipses, are stargate portals that I cover in my Stargates book, an astrological calendar of intergalactic portals, because every time these doors open, they are opportunities for us to dive deep, to understand. Everything has a theme. When these new and full moon portals align with stars, fixed stars, then they become extra powerful. So one of the things I'm going to do for you guys today is read the energy of the Orion constellation so you understand what is being activated for the collective right now. But here we go. Sun and moon conjunct it's an eclipse. We know because the sun and the moon are close to the nodes. Hello, Concrete Angel. Welcome in. And what happens to be significant about this eclipse is that we've got Mercury right there conjunct the eclipse, also on Orion, while the north node is on Aldebaran, which is another one of the royal fixed stars connected to Archangel Michael, and the cutting of the cords. Michelle says Orion starseed over here. Me too. I'm on Orion starseed too. But this is the cutting of the cords, the releasing, so that, hey, Wendy, welcome in, so that we can open ourselves up to more knowledge that's coming through collectively from the universe. The Mercury retrograde is kind of a gnarly energy that is happening right now as well. Right here, conjunct the eclipse. So it's not a coincidence that we are all feeling super funky. Everything's coming up. Everything's happening all at once. That's kind of what it feels like. And it's like we have no choice. I was just doing a reading right before this. We have no choice but to go through what's coming up. The important thing is to stay open-minded and to stay aware of what your like karmic things are, your habits, your negative, the negative stories. What are those things so that you can see it and observe it from a higher perspective? Because Aldebaran is also known as the eye of the bull. And the eye of the bull is the eye of revelation, the eye of Horus, the eye of Ra, whatever you want to call it. It is about understanding the mind. The higher mind is being activated massively with this eclipse. I titled this video, Determining What You Are Made Of, because honestly, this is what this eclipse season is about. What are you made of? Like, are you strong? Are you going to like break under the pressure? Or are you going to become the diamond under the pressure? This is exactly what is happening here. Oh, thank you, Concrete Angel. I really appreciate that. And yeah, thanks, Wendy, for being here. So that's the first thing. The North Node is on Aldebaran. I just talked about that and the significance of that. Mercury is retrograde, which means it's bringing in these powerful revelations. The eclipse is on an Orion stargate. The other thing that's happening is look at Mars, you guys. Mars is at the last degree of Cancer for this eclipse. Cancer. Okay, did I say that loud enough? This is intense. This means that we are like, our emotions are on like full. It's over full. It's like overkill. We are feeling intensely. It's like the 29th degree of a shine bright like a diamond. The 29th degree of any sign is the most intense degree. It's a critical degree. It's like whatever didn't get done, we're going to get it done now. And then literally a day later, Mars moves into Leo and we start a whole new journey. But Cancer is about feeling. Cancer is about our emotions. Cancer is about being in our heart space. If we're not in our heart space right now, if we're not feeling, let me rephrase that. Some of us are numbing ourselves out. We're just checking out. And that's a natural process with the intensity and the pressure. We're checking out. But a lot of us can't check out. We just don't have that gift. The gift is feeling and the gift is empathy. We can't check out. Can you imagine? I mean, I know you imagine it because right now the Mars is at 28 degrees, right? So like you can imagine the intensity of the emotions that we're all going through right now, the collective. It's going to reach a peak at the time of this eclipse in Gemini. Like that's intense. Mars at the last degree. And so the drive is to feel, to process, to connect to the heart, but also to like, hey, Valerie, to really like hone in on what is it that I want. Did I do the work to connect with my heart? Or are you just like out there going crazy? This is moon energy. And so the moon energy is saying, pay attention to the things that are flowing, the things that are moving, the things that are shifting. I'm really ready for the Leo energy too. But first, we also got to get through the sun in Cancer. We're getting ready for the next Stargate calendar that I'm putting out that will come out for the summer solstice. And that will tell you the next 3 months of stargates, but that's going to be one of the stargates. It's the sun transiting through the sign of Cancer. It's a vibe. Traylene, welcome in Cancer season. We also have Venus in Cancer too. So these two energies, especially when it comes to our relationships, we need to connect. It's a mind activation because of Gemini is the mind and it's an air sign, but it's a heart activation because Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, is in Cancer, and Mars, the god of war, but yeah, the god of war is in the sign of Cancer. Why do you think he doesn't like the sign of Cancer? Because he likes war, not love. But right now the universe is saying, make love, not war. Very powerful collective message happening for this eclipse. Jupiter finds itself over here at 2 degrees of Pisces. This is only 1 degree away from a star called Fomalhaut, which is the star that is found both at the mouth of the sun, the fish, in the Pisces constellation, and also the water, the river, the mouth of the river, for the Aquarius constellation that flows out of the vase of the water bearer. So this is strong energy of Christ consciousness, of the divine energies. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Dawn. Divine energies, Christ consciousness. Jupiter is expanding this. This is also Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of God. So you better believe it. You're getting messages. The collective is getting powerful messages right now from this eclipse. We also have on this eclipse, look at this, the Taurus stellium, Ceres, the nurturing mother, Uranus, the higher mind, the revolutionary, and Black Moon Lilith, who is actually exactly on Algol and on the Pleiades. Algol being the Medusa star, so the star of intense healing and darkness, and at the same time the triple goddess, the wisdom of the Celtic tradition, the maiden, the mother, and the crone energies all coming into balance and harmony with each other. The sacred divine feminine awakening, the Pleiades, the 7 sisters, the dance of creativity, the dance of joy, the dance of laughter, the dance of love, showing up right here in my little pilot diffuser, in our hearts and in our souls, and in the most beautiful way that you can ever imagine, because the Pleiades want us to connect to that Gemini energy. The Pleiades at 0 degrees of Gemini is Alcyone, which is the heart star of the Pleiades, the heart of the Pleiades, the most important star, their sister of their system. But this is, yes, the 7 sisters, feeling them. I love that. That this is what this is. This is the dancing, the coming together of the feminine, because it's Black Moon Lilith who is the renegade goddess. So the feminine is really coming alive. And I don't mean like the feminine as in like the Me Too movement. I mean the feminine as in like our creative power as a human race, as human beings having a spiritual, as spiritual beings having a human experience, enjoying life, enjoying the universe, enjoying the energy, enjoying what we fully are. That is sacred divine feminine energy. It's not a human mind thing. It's not an earthly thing. It's a universe thing. And that's what we're tapping into, the joy of being in our heart, the joy of being in our creativity. The Pleiadians come to activate the heart center. The Pleiadians come to teach us to learn to have fun again. That is way beyond what we normally think of like feminine energies. I mean the full-on womb of creation, the womb of the universe. Algol represents this energy, and it is strong during this eclipse. There is also this really powerful yod, which I think is so interesting because it's a yod that points directly to Venus. And it comes from a sextile from Saturn to the south node. Saturn being the lord of karma, making a sextile to the south node, which is on Antares, by the way, which is the heart of the Scorpion, right? The Lord of Karma and the heart of the Scorpion. It's about seeing the truth. Exactly. Seeing the truth, opening yourself up to the raw, hardcore truth where there is no other thing in this world that matters but the truth and nothing but the truth. But you can't handle the truth. I'm just kidding. Hey, Kim. No, I'm kidding. You can handle the truth. Otherwise, you wouldn't be alive at this time. You chose to be here at this time. You can handle the truth. Saturn sextile the South Node. Let those karmic things show up. Let them come into your face. See them. Face them. Don't run away from them, but learn. Yes, exactly, Wendy. I talk about the power of the Yod to Venus in my Venus module. By the way, if you want to learn astrology, I have an Aquarian astrology course, online course. I have 5 modules: the basic astrology, the sun, the moon, Mercury, and now Venus. And we're going to do Mars soon. I know I promised you guys, but we're going to do it. I promise. I'm going to get back on track with the astrology classes. But basically, the power of a Yod to Venus is very significant because it activates humanity on a collective level. Happening during an eclipse is like, it's very, 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 very rare. This is not normal. Not normal, especially with these things that are connecting here, which is Saturn and the South Node. The Lord of Karma that basically rules the energy of the South Node. And you have Venus in Cancer, so there you go. Whoever's got Cancer energy is kind of getting aspected very intensely. So the finger of God, a Yod, is called a finger of God, and it's pointing directly at Venus, which means that right now she's in Cancer. So the key to resolve whatever issues are coming up in terms of South Node, karma, past life patterns, all that good stuff, is to focus on connecting to our heart and what our hearts truly want right now in this moment. Plus, Venus is in her remembering and embodiment phase, and she is literally in a few days about to make a conjunction with the moon. The moon will keep moving through Gemini, enter Cancer, and I believe at 11 degrees of Cancer, they will conjunct, which means they'll be only 2 degrees away from the Sirius star system. And this will be their very first conjunction, which is a Moon-Venus portal, which I also have in my Stargates book. And when that opens up this weekend, it'll activate that energy of love for all of us. So this is coming. We're moving into this, but first we must get that revelation. But first we must understand what's going on. But first we must activate the new 6-month cycle before we can move into that beauty of love, before we can fully integrate into our heart space. And this conjunction with the crescent moon, which you will be able to see with the naked eye, happens 5 times during this 5.5-month phase, which is one of 2 of the longest phases of Venus. And it is so powerful because the crescent moon it's growing. It's our intentions coming alive. It's the seed starting to grow. And then Venus joins with the moon to like activate this beautiful energy. It's going to happen basically in all the signs. Like it happens in Cancer, then it happens in Leo, then it happens in Virgo. I mean, it's really beautiful to watch these conjunctions. It's just magic. This is a magical time. A powerful, magical time that we are in. We cannot waste this time on doing things that are not important to us. We can't waste our time on things that we know deep down, whether it's for us or not. You cannot waste your time with that stuff. There's zero time to waste right now. This magic is not going to come back for a while, you guys. When the nodes move into different signs, the eclipses are not going to be in the Pleiades. The eclipses are not going to be on Orion. The eclipses are not going to be on Aldebaran and Antares. This is now. This is the last 6 months. In January, this is going to shift and we're going to be in a completely... The work is now. This year is the work. It doesn't matter like how it's like turning out. This is what needs to happen. The work needs to happen, and the work is internally within ourselves. This new moon solar eclipse is a powerful new beginning in awareness and a walking away from the past and a preparation for the future. It's a time for the teacher to speak. Let me read to you about the Orion constellation and what it actually means, because this is important to understand. This is something that I cover. If you have a starseed reading and you have an Orion starseed marking, this is the information that I actually give you. The Orion constellation is located in Gemini and is home to several different types of beings, all with similar overall characteristics. Like many galactic origins, Orion's starseeds are here to support our development and have specifically volunteered to assist humanity in their spiritual evolution by acting as spiritual teachers and guides to people on Earth. This is the teacher coming through. Orion's starseeds have an insatiable thirst for knowledge and often ask many questions to discover new ideas and new ways of thinking. This is a North Node eclipse moving into the future of humanity, collective future. Discovering opinions and discerning truth is a level of mastery for Orion souls. Often these souls hold opinions very strongly and do not waver easily. They often search for quantitative proof to accept opposing viewpoints. They are the eternal seeker, student, and wise master, all wrapped up into one magical soul, and they are quite knowledgeable about a wide area of topics and love to analyze and dissect all forms of information. This is what this eclipse is asking us to do. It's an air sign energy. It's very mental in a way. Linear by nature, they tend to react to emotional situations in a logical manner, and that's why we've got Mars and Venus in Cancer helping us out to connect to our heart, because Orion starseeds tend to disconnect from the heart and logic their emotions, but we need to have heart connection, which is why Mars is in Cancer and Venus is in Cancer, and Mars is in Cancer at the last degree of Cancer, not just any degree, at the 29th degree. This is a very mercurial energy, so this eclipse is ruled by the planet Mercury, who does happen to be retrograde, meaning this is reflective energy. It is about learning and understanding and taking time. A pause. This is a pause. Retrogrades are a pause. Mercury is pausing. We're all pausing. Hey, are you paying attention? Orion starseeds set the bar very high for themselves and often strive for personal perfection. They have a good handle on willpower and self-discipline and can access this as a significant resource to sustain them. Orion souls love healthy competition and are often high-level achievers. All of these energies are getting activated right now for the collective. They also understand their duality and have learned to really enjoy it and celebrate it. So this is beautiful Gemini energy that is being activated for us with this eclipse on Orion. It's on a star called Bellatrix, which I think is super, super powerful and super beautiful. And that is basically the main energies that are going on with this eclipse. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to talk about the Sabian symbol of this eclipse of 19 degrees of Gemini, as well as the Chandra symbol. So let's do one at a time. Thank you guys again for being here. Yes, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. So, the Sabian symbol for 19 degrees of Gemini. All right, here we go. A worker fills compartments in an automated self-service cafeteria with a variety of sandwiches. He wonders whether his superior new sandwich will find favor with the public. This is about selling an idea or a product to the public. This is also about, think about what's going on in the collective. Think of the symbols, think of the experiences that we're feeling. This is about mentally calculating the odds of success for a variety of different products or procedures. This is experimenting with different combinations. See how much this is about the Gemini energy? This is accessing the tastes and appetites of the public, including their artistic and intellectual tastes. If this energy is misused, you can imagine what happens. This is about sticking with the tried and true versus something bold and new. This is modifying and perfecting a method until it is automatic. This is about developing technical expertise through repetition. So working on the positive habits, learning new ways of doing things, and repeating those things instead of the old patterns. This is about cranking out a product to meet a deadline. This is about routine analysis by which one processes the everyday facts of life. Shove their experience into ready-made categories. This is about getting an accurate measure of one's situation versus half-baked analysis. Getting an accurate measure of one situation. You got to be alert for this kind of thing. And here's the best message of this Sabian symbol. This is about perfecting one's skills to better serve the public. The way that you perfect your skill to better serve the public is by understanding what you're doing. Understanding what you're doing. And why, and no better energy than Gemini and Orion starseed energy especially is going to do this. I just love this. And I need a little bit of calm in my life right now. On this dark of the moon, Jai is herself experiencing her moon. Sorry if that was TMI, but I just love these oils and I'm going to just keep sharing them with you guys. All right, let's read about 19 degrees of Gemini in terms of the Chandra symbols, okay? This is where it gets deep. So get ready. These Chandra symbols are amazing. A bull stung by a scorpion. When I showed you the chart, the north node is on Aldebaran, which is the eye of the bull. The south node is on Antares, which is the heart of the scorpion. These eclipses are aligning with the nodes. A bull stung by a scorpion. The elaborate ritual of putting yourself through life or death crisis to determine what you are made of and how far you are willing to go in this life. Choosing from expanded faculties the optimal situations to enact this battle royale. Selecting what is karmically familiar, variations on old themes involving bondage and freedom. When you are trapped, caught, stuck, a furious inner force asserts itself and can reconfigure everything. But it is a high stakes ritual drama and loaded with real dangers. You must check yourself out in ultimate ways, for there is surging in your blood an impulse towards liberation which cannot be distorted in any way. An extraordinary journey through radical tests and trails of an initiatory intensity. It is all about guts and stripping away everything but true inner direction. And if you must slay and move through illusions on every front, this is just how it is. You cannot survive any longer old ways to do it, on old ways to do it. It is time, to welcome the enemy into your very midst and discover that there are no enemies. I just got chills. Haran, Haran. Oh my God, I got to read that again. Whew, I literally got chills all over my body. A bull stung by a scorpion. You can't make this stuff up. An elaborate ritual of putting yourself through life or death crisis to determine what you are made of and how far are you willing to go in this life. This is the energy of this eclipse. This is what this eclipse is doing. It's putting us into a life and death crisis to determine, for us, humanity, to determine what we are made of. This is choosing from expanded faculties the optimal situations to enact this battle royale, selecting what is karmically familiar, variations on all themes involving bondage and freedom. When you are trapped, caught, stuck, a furious inner force asserts itself and can reconfigure everything. But it is a high-stakes ritual drama and loaded with real dangers. You must check yourself out in ultimate ways, for there is surging in your blood an impulse towards liberation which cannot be distorted in any way. An extraordinary journey through radical tests and trails of an initiatory intensity. A new beginning, a solar eclipse. It is all about guts and stripping away everything but true inner direction, North Node. And if you must slay, I love this, and move through illusions on every front, that is just how it is. Archangel Michael, the sword. If you must slay and move through illusions on every front, heart of the scorpion, Antares, that is just how it is. You cannot survive humanity. You cannot survive any longer on old ways to do it. It is time to welcome the enemy into your very midst and discover that there are no enemies. Damn. That's intense. That's intense. I love it. Okay, so here we go. If you are Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, this eclipse is happening in your third house. So these are the ways that you determine what you are made of. Aries, the way you determine what you are made of is you speak your truth. Oh my God, look. Sorry, it's making this cool thing. Anyways. I'm such a savage right now. Aries, the way that you determine what you are made of is you speak your truth and you communicate your truth. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, the way that you determine what you are made of is you determine your value. You determine how much you value yourself, your own value. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you step into the fullness of who you are. You say, I am. I am, Gemini. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. To determine what you are made of, you need to understand your divinity. You need to understand that you are on a spiritual journey. You need to see the unseen and hear the unheard and listen to the messages that God is bringing you. Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you ask yourself, what am I giving the world? What am I giving to the world? You connect to your gifts and you give those gifts to the world. And then you ask yourself, how does that make me feel? How does that make me feel when I am sharing everything of me with the world? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you ask yourself, am I on my life path? How am I showing up for the world right now? How am I speaking my truth as I show up for the world? Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you go find the answers. You go on a journey and you go explore and you go discover the answers. Expand your mind, Libra. To determine what you are made of, you need to expand your mind and expand your horizons and integrate everything that you have experienced in the last 6 months and get ready for the new journey. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you let go, you release, you transform, you let the fire of transformation burn you down, baby, and then you rise up like the phoenix. That is how you are going to determine what you're made of. When you rise up like the phoenix, when you let go of old patterns, habits, stories, when you let the tower fall. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you ask yourself, how am I sharing this world with other people? How am I helping other people? How are the relationships that I am in helping me to align with my true purpose? The way that you determine what you are made of is you ask yourself, are the relationships in my life serving me and my purpose? Or are they bringing me down, pushing me back? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you ask yourself, in this life, in my everyday life, in my everyday schedule, in the way that I literally, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, am I seeing and am I living in every single moment in alignment with my true purpose? Am I aligned with my inner truth? Does my regular life, does my everyday life reflect this inner truth? That is how you determine what you are made of. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine how you are made of is you ask yourself, or you step into your creativity. You step into your passion. You let yourself have fun again. You free yourself of the burdens. That's how you do it, Aquarius. And you let your full light shine. You let your soul shine through. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The way that you determine what you are made of is you align yourself at home with what truly gives you life and what truly makes you feel like you're in your heart. Home is where the heart is. You need to align with your heart, with what your heart truly wants. This could be your family. This could be where you live. This could be wherever you feel at home. That is how you determine what you are made of. You find home. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is for everyone. How you determine what you are made of and how you get ready for the next 6-month long journey. Like that Chandra symbol said, It is not an easy thing. It is literally a collective ritual to make us get from point A to point B. What did that say again? I got to read it again because it was just freaking powerful. It is a collective ritual where we are an elaborate ritual of putting ourselves through life or death crises to determine what we are made of and how far we are willing to go in this life. Are you ready for this, you guys? Tomorrow, we shall gather in ceremony here on this channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we will go through all of the beautiful energies and pull some cards for the collective, and then be in sacred space together, play some songs, connect. Definitely get ready for this eclipse because it's going to be massive change. And from now on, you're going to see a lot of things start to move really, really fast. The last 6-month cycle is over. The new 6-month cycle is here. Hang in there because today is a challenging day. Tomorrow, the energy will shift. I love you guys. Make sure to sign up for our workshop this weekend. You're not going to want to miss it. We will give you some epic information about how to work with essential oils in relation to astrology. And we'll also tell you how to sign up for one of the most epic giveaways we've ever done. I love you guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to the moderators for being here in the chat and sharing of your experiences and your feedback about all this information. And if this video resonates with you, please share it out with your friends. Let people know about it. I think people really need to know the things that are really, really important to them when it comes to this information and to know where this is affecting their chart. So thank you. I'm so excited. Love you guys. And I will see you soon.